And the Wolverines will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. Lets it fly on the move. Complete in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Could be an alley. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get it through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Off play action. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Rockwell. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wolverines offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible. And getting that completion on 3rd down was big.
We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic, but Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Finds his man. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Back to pass, it's Gardner. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time.
He's going to throw deep right side. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. He makes a catch. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Gonna let it fly. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the grab, it's Dalton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Pucks it out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Terrapins will try to pick it up on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Carr. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Again, it's Carr. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They'll move the tight end. Play action, Carr. Big fella moving. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now the pressure is on to keep pace as they start this drive trailing 21-10. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Get it out on the screen. He's stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Really couldn't ask for much more than this. An early 21-10 lead on the ball. Crosses to 40. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. Slippery slide.
perfect start to this football. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So here comes the Michigan offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. He's got the tight end. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air again, Carr. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The run inside. It's Dalton. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And the defense, got him at the 27. The Terrapins will punt this one away. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throwing. Carr. Catch in the middle. It's King. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's King. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Runs through the tackle. But got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan! Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached Pater. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And they're able to make the tackle. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Blasted as he lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense is looking deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously...
Got a little grass. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass on second down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll run the screen. Still snags it, and there's running room. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Terrapins are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rockwell. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Rockwell. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Rockwell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Looking to pass. It's Gardner. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Carr. Got it in the middle, it's King. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And the Wolverines come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start.
Not much of a decision to make. There's the defense will move him back. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Carr on play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's King. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snags it, and he's open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, there he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Gardner. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the run, it's Rockwell. There's a crease. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, that's two very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number one, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rockwell. Breaks into the open. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Terrapins trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Trying play action. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's third and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Terrapins! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he made the extra point without problem. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's Carr to throw. They're working that left side. Oh, what a move to get open. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch, it's King. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Again, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do once you get settled and you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Gets rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Play fake, Carr. That's caught. It's King. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Michigan. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Can't get him to the ground. Shakes a man, and he might take off.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Fires on the move. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Catches it at the 15. Smashes ahead. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Play action, Carr. Pass is complete near the sidelines, but they'll lose yardage. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Little over anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. To the air again, Carr. Touchdown, Michigan! Into the end zone for 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Gardner. Bringing the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. They finally make the stop after a terrific return, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Throwing, Carr. Trying to set up the screen. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They just keep firing. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Again, it's Carr. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got a man. It's Kane. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. He scores for the 5th time in this game. He can find the end zone. Now 60 career touchdown catches.
I mean, that is just silly that this guy is always finding ways to get in the end zone. Like, you know they want to take him away. He is the focal point. 60 touchdowns, you know they're going to throw it to him. Palmer keeps making plays.
And, David, throughout his career, we've seen defenses try everything to stop this guy. They bracketed him, double coverage, man coverage, zone coverage. It doesn't matter. He's the ultimate weapon. 60 touchdown catches is so good.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Carr looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr makes the grab into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Carr. Got a man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quick completion on the out. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here's Carr to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines. Quick strike through the air for the score. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. He'll return it. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get things going with the Ball State Cardinals taking on the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Cardinals looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now over to your game inside the Big House. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And the Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Rides the option. He keeps it. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds a soft spot in the middle. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They go to the wide receiver screen. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Going to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. Ready, go.
Back to pass. Got his man. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds. The Terrapins are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Maryland! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
91, Maryland, 34.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Slings it downfield. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Pulls it on the option. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's caught. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Tight end now in motion. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And now on second down for this offense. Quick completion to the right. Oh, just keeps moving. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. This one's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Off play action. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. He's got enough for the first down before he stopped at the 22-yard line. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with second and 20. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Terrapins line it up with a first and goal. From the gun. Under fire. Buried before he completes.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Simon. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He's got it inside the 15. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone and the 10. They'll run it. It's Simon. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the move, it's Rockwell. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Rockwell. Knocked down for the tackle. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Makes a catch. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Goes to the option. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. He'll pull it on the read. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Swings it out to the flat. Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And the point after is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on.
Might have a chance. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Wolverines are flying down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A designed run for the quarterback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Simon. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. This 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll go to the counter play. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good...
But and he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. There's some room. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Quick release on the RPO. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back on the move. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's in open space downfield. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Quarterback keeper. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Simon. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.